From the Motor City, it's Detroit Today. Tonight, Antonio L. Miller, Natasha Okruri, and we visit with Devin Cage.
Hi, I'm Christy Derry with Detroit Today, and we are here at the MonJin Lao. A very fun, interesting name to say for a restaurant. Anyway, it's crazy here. We've been all over town, and this is the place to be right now. It is just hopping inside. We've got people dressed up to the nines because that is just how we do it here in Detroit. On our show today, we've got quite a few interesting guests that we're very excited to share with you, and a story about Motown becoming the new Hollywood, which everyone, of course, loves. So stay tuned. We have with us our first guest today, Antonio L. Miller, who has been in movies such as Real Steel, SWAT 2, and Stone. Come on in, Antonio.
Hello,
Look at you.
Hey.
Nice three-piece suit, some sunglasses, a fedora.
Hey.
Is this something you normally wear?
Oh, definitely. I love to dress up, but I like to be comfortable too.
All right, so that's a comfortable outfit
Yeah,
for you. Look,
definitely.
you look great in it.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, you know, I started acting at a young age. I was in a lot of talent shows as a young age, so I wanted to be an entertainer young. I was very athletic. I couldn't be an athlete because I broke my ankle in high school, so that stopped that. So I went from there to being an entertainer, and it's been a struggle, but I never made any excuses for, you know, things that's going on in my life. You know, I had to live in my van at times during winters, doing everything that every actor or entertainer do to make it.
Now, you've done well, obviously. Tell us a little bit about some of the pieces you've been in.
I've been in minor league with Bone Crusher, the rapper Bone Crusher, Dustin Diamond, Screech from Saved by the Bell. I've with Robert Miano in minor league as well. As you mentioned, Stoned with Robert De Niro, SWAT 2 with Robert Patrick, and I also been in Real Steel. That was a big film out here in Michigan with Hugh Jackman. It's just great to be an entertainer in Michigan right now with the film industry emerging, and we make this wonderful transition in Michigan. It is awesome.
It is. Now, you've seen some of these great actors
Yes.
at work, and you've been able to observe them. Have you had one that you've really looked up to and it's taught you something?
I would say all of them. All of them. They're A-list actors. All the names I named are A-list actors, and I always feel like I can learn from anyone that is doing something that I don't normally do, or, you know, they've been doing it longer than I have, I should say. So I have learned from all of them. It was great working with all of them.
And what has been the best experience that you've had so far? What has been the one shining moment?
I would have to say being on Real Steel, because I've been in films from anywhere from Wayne State University with no budget, all the way to Real Steel with $130 million budget. And to be working with Josh and Sean, the director, Josh is the assistant director, to work with those guys from Hollywood, you know, real Hollywood directors, real Hollywood set, I knew at that point that I had made it. And, you know, it's just a success story from where I came from.
All right, and tell me a little bit about your favorite role that you've played.
I would have to say the football. In minor league, I was a football player. I was a linebacker.
Right.
As I mentioned before, I broke my ankle about to go to college to play football, so I would definitely have to say minor league because I got to hit again. I got to put the pads on.
Well, and you look like a football player, so that really works.
Thanks.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit more with Antonio, so we're going to take a short break. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back with more of Detroit Today.
Well, we're back with Antonio L. Miller, and we've got a few more exciting things to talk about. So what are you doing currently?
We're currently acting and entertaining is all I do. I was a facilities coordinator. I sold everything I owned to be an actor. I sold my car, I sold all my furniture. So acting is what I do. So acting is the only thing I do. I've just finished up a couple movie screenplays that I'm writing. I'm also a writer as well. I'm working on my album. My rap name is Philosophiz. I put the fizz in philosophy.
So that's where that outfit comes from, right?
Yeah, so I'm a hip hop artist, so I'm working on my album. Also, I just finished up having a premiere here in Detroit, Vigilante the Hayward Brown story. I played Kenneth Cockrell Sr., which is the city councilman's father. He's deceased now, but it was a true story about some events that happened in 1970. So I played Kenneth Crocker Sr., which is Kenneth Crocker Jr.'s father, the city councilman of Detroit. So I was great to attend that. It was great to attend that. I was really happy to attend that. And, you know, I'm just steady pounding the pavement, you know, going to auditions, meetings, meet and greets and things like that. And
do you have a dream position or a dream director to work with, or a part that you'd like to play, maybe an actor?
Yeah, Denzel Washington. I would like to work with yeah, he's awesome. He's an incredible actor. I would like to work with Tom Hanks, man. I would like to work with Sean Connery, Denzel, quite a few names I can throw out there. But Denzel, I would have to say he would be the one that I would really like to work with, because I model myself around him because of his power, his work ethic, and I'm a hard worker with a lot of ambition, and I love a challenge. So I definitely like to work with Denzel and Clint Eastwood as the director. So let's see if we can get that out there.
Nice, that'd be great.
Be awesome.
Let's work on that. And what would your role be? What kind of role would you play?
Oh, wow. Like Denzel would be some type of military man or something, and I'll be...
Would you be on his side?
No,
or the
because
villain?
you know what? He already done that. He already done that in his first director's debut.
All right.
So we have to, I don't know, but anything, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so we'll write that screenplay and we'll get that done for you, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you have any words for Detroiters out there who are watching this, or anyone out there?
Well, what I would say is, I would say, keep going for your dreams. Live for the moment. Don't make any excuses. You know, like I said, I had to live in my van. It was a bumpy road, but it made me stronger for the future. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do something, because I'm a living testimony that coming from the area and the hardships that I grew up in and all that kind of stuff, to even make it as a facilities coordinator to corporate office, the job I left before I became an actor, is a success story. So I say keep living your dreams and be the best that you can be. Enjoy what you do. If you love what you do, you'll make money doing it.
That's right. That's a great one. And one last thing, do you think that Detroit Motown is becoming the new Hollywood?
Oh, definitely, definitely. It's a lot of major projects out here. You know, you named 4. Restitution that I was at, Real Steel, all the ones you named. All those major movies coming out here. We got the new studio in Allen Park. We got other studios going up. It is incredible to be in Michigan right now.
Well, it was great. Wonderful interviewing you, and I wish you all the luck in the future.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.